Coming up today on Ready, Set, Renovate, we meet a young couple buying their first home.
We've been chasing the dream for almost 3 years now, saving up.
This 1960s fixer-upper is finally all theirs. But is making it move-in ready in just a few weeks sheer fantasy?
You're going to renovate and move in a month. That's incredible. I hope that works.
Taka and Nemi Fernandez first met as teenagers.
I would see him playing outside soccer. He had no idea I existed. So.
I knew she existed and I liked her. She just didn't know. Yeah, so I liked her from the beginning.
They went their separate ways when Taka started his own construction company and Nemi became a commercial real estate agent. Through a mutual friend, they reconnected about 10 years ago. It was then that they realized they shared more than a high school crush. His and her motorcycles were just the beginning of their life off the beaten path.
We decided we wanted to travel. So we spent that first year just saving money. And at the end of the year, we sold everything we had and traveled for a year, traveled the world, and then came back.
We are super millennials. We love traveling.
Craving the comforts of home after their year of adventure, they started looking for one. Nemi put her realtor skills to work, knowing that Taka's construction expertise would allow them to turn the right property into their dream home.
So what was it about this particular house that drew you in?
It's definitely in a good area, the neighborhood, and the condition of the house. We're able to invest in remodeling and be within the budget and have the house appraised.
How much did you pay for this property?
$275.
$275. Okay, and how many square feet is it?
It's 1766 square feet.
So you have $275,000 invested in the purchase of the property. What's the renovation budget?
We're looking at somewhere close to $70,000.
$70,000.
Yeah.
I definitely want to live within our means. We like traveling, we like experiencing life outside of just the norm. So we want to try to keep the cost down for our living so we can continue traveling.
You don't want to be slaves to a mortgage, huh?
Nope.
Wish I'd thought of that. What is it that you don't like about what's here right now?
Don't like that it's very divided. When you walk into the house, you don't see anything. It's just wall after wall. So the main thing is opening it up. That's the idea. So we'll open everything up so you can see all the way into the backyard. And then the same thing with the bathroom and the master bathroom. We want to open it up and have a pretty spacious place.
Nemi, how about the kitchen? What is it that you don't like about the kitchen?
You're in a little box, and we have a big family. We like to cook, we like to hang out and have gatherings, and it's definitely not going to work in a small space.
And it has a soffit coming down, so it's very low and it's very small. So the idea is to just take all those walls out and open it up completely.
The retro bathrooms will be completely overhauled as well.
Blue tub, mismatched off-white tile on the walls in the shower. The cabinet vanity has gone through many humid days and is crinkling. It just definitely needs to be redone.
The terrazzo floors are beautiful in here. They look pretty good here in the main living area. The dining room, you can see that they're in good shape, but the previous homeowner actually tiled over, right? Mm-hmm. And you're probably like, oh no!
Yeah, we don't know what's gonna be under that tile right now. So
yeah.
We'll wait and see, but we hope we can keep it.
That's a big cost. If you have to retile the entire house.
That is a big chunk of the budget.
What materials would you use?
We'll be using porcelain, the wood-like planks. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that would be a significant amount of money that we would rather not spend.
How much is that going to add to the budget?
In tile alone,
it's like $7,000.
Just materials, and then we'll have to do labor.
Right.
Yeah.
But you get a good discount on the labor, right?
Yeah.
And how long is this project going to take?
We want to try to move in within a month of starting the demolition.
Wow.
And
you just closed on it.
Yeah,
You're
just
moving.
closed.
You're going to renovate and move in a month. That's incredible.
At
I
least-
hope that works.
we'll try to have a part of the house renovated, at least one bathroom that is functioning, and a bedroom and the kitchen, and then we'll tackle the rest of the house.
You got a little bit of a time constraint because you have to be out of your rental,
Out of it,
right?
yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Does that make you nervous?
A little bit, in that case, a little bit, just because you know how renovations go. You never know what's going to happen. But as long as we can get the bathroom and the bedroom done, I think we can live off of it.
With no time to lose, Taka and his team dig into the demo just a day after closing on the house. While the black slate tiles in the kitchen come up easily, chipping away at hundreds of square feet of travertine is a tedious job. But if the terrazzo floors underneath can be salvaged, it will be worth every minute. It's full speed ahead in the kitchen. The cabinets come out easily enough, but it's a major job to take down the soffit. Tearing down the walls to get the open floor plan they want also proves to be more of a challenge than Taka and Nimi expected.
They use this metal lathing, and then on top of it they use stucco. And they use it because it's a pretty good waterproofing material and it doesn't get moldy. We started doing demo and then we found out pretty quickly that it wasn't as easy as we thought.
Not as easy. It's
Because
never as easy as you think.
We have to cut the metal and take the walls out.
While the team is able to break through those walls after several hours of work, they discover the domed ceiling in the entryway is solid concrete and will take the better part of the afternoon to remove. Coming up next on Ready, Set, Renovate.
How much was it going to be to fix the
It
terrazzo?
was close to $11,000.
Wow. We're here with Tat Granata from Florida Home Improvement Associates again today, and this homeowner, Tat, is very excited to be getting rid of these. What is this?
This is something that needed replaced. That's what this is. It was the original window from the home, and it served its purpose, and it was long overdue to have these replaced.
When you take these out and you see how flimsy this single pane glass is, it makes you nervous. You're like, oh my gosh, what if there were a hurricane or a strong thunderstorm even in the afternoon? This isn't going to do it.
It is surprising how many homes still have this glass in it, and think about how long it was there and serving as protection, not only from a potential storm, but any intrusion or anything just nicking this glass. It's very fragile, and it's time to go.
You can see all around that the caulk was cracking. It had been painted over several times, but there was another issue with this window, and that's that the opening was not to code, right?
Yeah, with a lot of these older homes, a lot of times in the bedrooms you have these single hung style windows where it opens from the bottom, and it doesn't meet the current fire code to get out in case there's an emergency. So not only did we want to change the look of the home and upgrade it with a more energy efficient window, but we also wanted to make it safe in case there was an emergency. So we changed it to a sliding window, so it'll give them a lot of clearance in case they have to get out.
Okay, so they're definitely not going to have to worry about fire safety with this new window because this slider opens very easily and it looks amazing.
Yeah, it's going to make a big difference. It's going to make the home a lot more comfortable. It's going to keep it safer. They ordered a sound and security glass, so they're protected from intrusion, and it's significantly going to make it a lot more quiet in the home. So and enhance the front of the home considerably. So they're going to it checked all the boxes for this family.
Yep, your guys have been here for a couple of hours now, and they will be finished with this by the end of the day. Full house window installation, added safety, added security, and a great new look. Thanks so much, Tat Granata from Florida Home Improvement Associates.
Taco Tuesday, Taco Thursday, anytime is the right time for tacos. It's time to vote for Jack's Best. Head to newsforjacks.com/Jack's Best to vote for your favorite place to get a taco. Presented by Visit Jacksonville. Jack's Best, where you're the local expert.
A great challenge still lies before us, Florida. And as we try to understand this new normal, we must remember, things aren't normal. Not yet. So let's all keep doing our part to stay healthy until it is. We are One Florida, and Florida Blue remains committed to the one place we've ever called home.
With advanced technology available on the Nissan Rogue, you'll be equipped to help protect the moments that matter most. This is tech that gives you confidence. Save $2,500 on Nissan Rogue, or get 0% financing for up to 84 months on 12 models.
Lily, everyone in the house is online and I can't get enough bandwidth to video chat with my book club.
Try 1 gig internet with AT&T Fiber. You get more bandwidth and HBO Max included. So everyone stays entertained.
So I can just watch the show instead of reading the book?
You know, if you turn on your subtitles, that's almost reading.
Get entertainment grade 1 gig internet with AT&T Fiber. Now with HBO Max included. Bundle with AT&T TV for $89.98 a month for a year. Limited availability in select areas. Call 1-877 only ATT.
At Farrah & Farrah, everybody has a team working on their case.
But we want to make sure that our clients know that we're there for them and they're not alone in the process.
You're going to get a level of treatment that is unlike any other.
We're a customer service firm. That's what makes us different. Here for you.
Here for good.
We have to basically move in here in a month. So we have to try to get as much as we can on this side of the house ready for us to move in. So the kitchen, the guest bathroom, the bedrooms, and then we'll tackle the master bathroom.
Taka and Nemi are racing against the clock to turn this 1960s mess into their first home. The demo is nearly complete, but it's one step forward and 2 steps back when they get tripped up on the flooring.
So Taka, we have a rainy Florida day out there, and it's kind of like your parade got rained on as well, right?
Yeah, we were hoping to keep the floors, the terrazzo floors, original to the house.
Well, it's a shame because they are in such good shape. I mean, really, they're pristine.
Yeah.
And you ran into a problem that you knew you might, but really, what was the deciding factor?
Well, the deciding factor was that the entire kitchen doesn't have terrazzo.
Right.
And then we shipped some of it when we took the tile out. And when we got the quote to redo those areas and repolish the floors, it was even more than just retiling the floor.
Really?
Yeah.
How much was it going to be to fix the terrazzo?
It was close to $11,000.
Wow,
Yeah.
so it's expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, it was one of those things that added a lot of character to the house, but you know, the upside is you're going to have all brand new flooring in here now, right?
Exactly.
The other good news is the team will be able to lay the porcelain tiles directly on top of the terrazzo, eliminating the need for more demo. They start by applying a generous layer of thinset. Next, they carefully place the wood-look planks vertically throughout the main living area. The self-leveling spacers will do double duty by keeping the floor even and the grout lines tight at 1/16 of an inch. Even with all hands on deck, the team works until well after dark to get the job done. With the flooring under control, Taka uncovers some trouble overhead.
You did have some kind of unexpected work that happened in the ceiling there.
Yeah, so when we took out the soffit on the ceiling, we noticed that they had done some previous work in the house. And they had cut off some beams that went across the house. We kept one of the beams so that wouldn't add to the cost, the original ones that was there.
Taka builds a temporary support for the ceiling until the new, larger beam is ready to go in. In the meantime, the team has finally broken through the old metal lathing and stucco in the guest bathroom. Once the space is swept clean, the new sheetrock can go in. After the waterproofing phase, Taka starts installing the gray tone tiles on the back wall of the shower. The herringbone pattern takes extra time and patience to ensure everything is symmetrical. Next, Taka cuts the glossy white porcelain, which will line the side walls. The rectangular tiles go up quickly, and all that's left is the shower floor. The darker hue will add a cool contrast to the light walls. Back in the main living area, the new walls are up, but far from finished.
Originally, the house had these 3 or 4 different maybe additions of texture on the wall, which had different bumps everywhere.
It takes about 6 coats of mud, a lot of sanding, and then once you're done, you actually go with a light and you put it up against the wall and you mark all the little areas that had divots and dimples, and you fill those in again and refinish them again. Once we're done, it'll be level 5 on the walls and the ceilings. We still have, we're marking down some of the areas that still need some work.
With only 1 week left until move-in, Nemi pitches in. Once everything is unboxed and moved into the kitchen, Nemi leaves the rest for Taka and the team.
All right, perfect. When I come home later on today, I'm excited to see them all installed.
I love you, honey.
Bye, take
See
care.
you. Bye.
The cabinets go in without a hitch. The fabrication was completed ahead of time, so the quartz countertops can go in the same day. With just the appliances and hardware left to install, the kitchen is in the home stretch.
I want this in my house.
I know, it looks so good.
It's
We're
really,
very happy with it.
really beautiful. I mean, this just came together so well, Taka.
Oh, thanks.
Last time we were here, you were rushing to get the last few pieces finished because you guys were in a rental, you had to get out of there, and you wanted to have at least part of the house livable. So you're in now, how's it going?
Yeah, we're in it now, and basically we got in when we wanted to, which was about 4 weeks in. We had a kitchen at least in, we had a bathroom that's functioning, we have a place to stay in a bedroom, and obviously everything else we still have to finish. But we can live in here, it's perfectly fine, and it's a usable space.
Coming up next on Ready, Set, Renovate.
So right as soon as we moved in, basically work stopped in here.
When faced with Hurricane Michael, one product stood strong.
Our windows helped that house survive by withstanding an impact. The testing protocol calls for the product to be impacted by some form of windborne debris, flying debris. Then it has to get cycled with negative and positive pressure, 4,500 times one way, 4,500 times the other way, and then the window still has to operate after that. Our windows were hit by windborne debris. The glass cracked, but the windows still operated. They did what they were supposed to do and protected the home.
To learn more about custom window systems, visit cws.cc.
Just when you need the most, Kia Jax is here for you. With an exclusive payment relief program, find your new Kia and drive payment free for 3 months. Plus, get 0% financing for up to 75 months. Kia Jax, online to the max.
Summer is here, and so is road trip season. Get your car ready at Tire Kingdom. Need a new set of tires? When you buy 3, you get 1 free with standard installation. And if you use your store credit card, you'll pay no interest for a year. Buy 3, get 1 free. That means more money for your adventure. You're ready. Get your car ready. Get to Tire Kingdom. That's all you need.
If you're disabled, Social Security is not a gift. You earned it. If you've been denied, let us help you fight to get all the benefits you have coming to you. FARA and FARA, protecting you and your family since 1979.
In need of a little good news for a change? We're highlighting the heroic acts of our neighbors, friends, and families, celebrating the small ways they're sparking a smile and giving back to our community. Watch Something Good tonight at 7 on Channel 4, the local station.
A consumer alert: how catfishers plan to lure you into a scam during quarantine and the person in grandma's life that might be a fraud in disguise. Monday on The Morning Show.
First-time homebuyers Taka and Nemi were thrilled when they closed on this $275,000 fixer-upper. They're investing another $70,000 on a complete overhaul.
Are you nervous about, this is your hard-earned money that you're investing in this?
Not really nervous, mostly excited. Yeah, I think we've seen enough renovations where we know everything that we can expect. And so far we've done so much that it doesn't scare us.
It's taken construction pro Taka just 4 short weeks to get the main living area and guest suite up and running, so they could move in before the lease on their rental was up. They made the first deadline, but duty calls and work on the master suite will have to wait.
You're actually so busy with your own customers that you've had to step away from your renovation to go work on theirs.
That's basically what happened. So right as soon as we moved in, basically work stopped in here.
Yeah.
And we've just been focusing on the clients' jobs, trying to finish that off. Once we get finished with those, then we'll come back in here for a few weeks and get it all done.
Before Taka heads out to see his first client of the day, his business partner and friend, Miguel, is pitching in to get the home office finished up.
Nice. Cool. So we have the shelves going up. We're going to fix the ceiling.
Yep.
Put the header, put the barn doors and all that stuff. So besides all this work here, what else is left?
We have still the oven we got to install. We got to finish the coffee bar area, which I'm really excited to finish. For in this area, that's pretty much it for now.
All right, sounds good, Taka. I think we can get this down in the next few days.
Sweet. Thanks, man.
I got you. Yeah.
Outside, the landscapers have made progress. Several of the overgrown trees have been cut back, and the once brown lawn is starting to green up. The team is also making headway on the new fence that will give Maya and Thor free rein in the backyard. The last few items on the punch list for Phase 1 almost finished. It's time to start thinking about decor. Nimi had clear ideas about that from the beginning.
What is the design look that you're going for, would you say? How would you describe the style?
It's a mix between mid-century modern and a Scandinavian look.
Okay.
We like very minimalism.
But if Taka had his way, the look might take a slightly different direction.
If this is artwork, or what do we have going on over here?
This is our new decoration for the house. Not just kidding. No, yeah, this is our bikes. This is my bike, and this is Nema's bike.
So you're leaving them here in the living room?
No, not right now. I wouldn't mind living here. I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
But Nema doesn't want them here. We're gonna put it in the garage once we finish clearing that up.
Well, if you were living here by yourself, I have a feeling they'd stay there.
I could see that happening.
Coming up next on Ready, Set, Renovate, Taka and Nemi get just the jolt they need to wrap this reno up.
One of the things you were rushing to finish before you moved in was the coffee bar. It's impossible to start your day without the coffee bar, right? How's that working out for you?
It's working out great.
It's our 50-50-50 sale at FHIA Remodeling, Florida's #1 remodeling company. Right now, you can take 50% off a full home window installation. Ask about 50-month financing. And if you call right now during Ready, Set, Renovate, you'll get a $50 gift card with your free in-home estimate. That's right. Reduce outside noise, enhance security, and escape the heat with new windows from FHIA Remodeling for an incredible price with an incredible financing offer. It's the 50-50-50 sale only at FHIA Remodeling. Call now and save big.
Find your keys. Find your get up and go. Find pants that aren't sweats. Find your friends. Find your sense of wonder. Find the world is new. Again. At Chevy, we'd like to take you there. Get $6,000 total value on this Silverado Crew Cab pickup. See your Southern Chevy dealers.
Peninsular Pest Control. Termites are still swarming, and you need to defend your home. Get $100 off a new Centricon Always Active Termite Elimination System. Enjoy your home while we defend it from termites. Peninsular Pest Control since 1954.
Pella window designs. They're tested from -40 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit and subjected to wind-driven rain. They're even engineered to stop hurricane debris from penetrating your home. All with distinctive style. Pella windows and doors. Perfectly beautiful.
Pella Hurricane Shield Series windows and doors from the brand rated #1 by homeowners for the highest quality windows.
What's up, Jacksonville? Doc Tony. One thing for sure, for the time being, things have changed. At my offices, we have implemented every recommendation by the CDC to ensure your safety as well as our staff's. Accidents are still happening. Get treated for your injuries. You have 14 days to see a doctor or lose your insurance benefits. The sooner you see a doctor, the better. Car accident? After 911, call me, Doc Tony, at 1-800-DOC-TONY. I'm more than a catchy number. I'm real.
After saving for 3 long years, Taka and Nemi Fernandez have finally hit their target of owning a home customized just for them.
You guys set the bar very high for yourselves. You bought this house, you started demo the day after you closed on it, and you had this entire main living area that needed to be renovated before you moved in 1 month.
Yeah.
And you did it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It looks great.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's looking extremely nice. We love everything we chose.
This really is the centerpiece of the whole home. You took down some walls to open this up, and you definitely get that feel. But you walk in that front door, and here's this beautiful kitchen and this huge island. I mean, you have to be pleased with this.
Yeah, we love it. This is one of our favorite things.
I've always wanted to have an open kitchen to be able to live and work and just be in the same room as everyone else as we continue to live day to day. And so I'm excited to have this really nice stove. It's a cooktop, and it has like these cool knobs. We tried to be very thoughtful when we created the design for this kitchen. So when you're cooking here, you have your spice racks right there. You can easily grab your bowls. We have a microwave in the back that pulls out by a push of a button, so it's very fun here. And then we have an undermount fridge as well, and a big, large sink where if we're too lazy to wash dishes, we can at least put them in there and nobody sees them. So it's very, very mindful of where it's at.
One of the things you were rushing to finish before you moved in was the coffee bar. It's impossible to start your day without the coffee bar, right?
Yeah, exactly.
How's that working out for you?
It's working out great. We had our machine, which we loved, and it broke down a few weeks ago, and we were without coffee for 2 weeks, so now we actually feel like we're enjoying it even more.
I'm really, really enjoying the guest bathroom. Previously, it was all blue, and it was very funky 50s style bathroom. So now that we've remodeled it, we put in some gray concrete-looking tile on the floor. In the shower, we put some herringbone pattern with a distressed wood look. We were looking for a while for a good cabinet to put in the bathroom, and we couldn't find anything that would really make a statement in there. So we actually bought furniture and repurposed it to be a sink, and Taka helped out with that. It looks really, really good, really, really hip. I'm really happy with it.
The office space is great. We have a long countertop there that we can put 2 computers, and all of our files are in there. And it's pretty open still, so it's a great space to work with.
I really like the finish of the walls. It's interesting how a texture of a wall can make or break. Something so subtle can make the room or break the room. So it's really nice to see the finishing of the walls. It looks very clean, very sharp, and very up to date.
The family room. This is amazing, and it's really unique. It's custom. You build it just for yourselves. You have a fireplace on the back side of it, just below the television.
So we just wanted the look of the fireplace. It still has heating elements, so you could use it as a heater if you wanted to. Not that we need it here in Florida. But we wanted the look, and I think it's a great addition to the living room. It's very peaceful.
You actually have some shelving on the back side of this for wood, which is just a great decorative feature.
It is, yeah. It is a nice decorative feature, and I don't like to be too phony, so I have to build a fire pit back there so that I can justify having the wood here.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're all creating our own reality.
We have to.
Their reality includes another few weeks of work to complete the master suite. But once that's done, these self-proclaimed super millennials plan on fully enjoying their new home. That is, until the next adventure comes knocking.
This is beautiful. You guys did a great job. You lived here in the dust and all the mess. Do you feel, pleased that you came through this phase of it and you are where you are?
Yeah, very happy. Very happy with the whole project, yeah, and everybody that worked in it.
Do you think you're going to be in this house for a long time?
Yeah, I think so. We'll be here for a while, unless we move to Thailand or something like that. We'll be fine. Yeah.
Nemi, what do you think?
Take it day by day, but I'm open to adventure.
If you would like more information about our show, please visit us at ReadySetRenovate.com.